All right, folks, welcome back. It's time for your Balatronomics final exam. This is part 3 of our endless run on the black deck. If you haven't already seen part 1 and part 2, I'll put the links for those in the video description. Some of the stuff you've heard before, so I'll try to keep it brief, though I do want to re-emphasize what the goal is, what we're going for here. At the time of recording this, we currently are the world leader for the most money earned, most money saved. And so here, slightly less than $3,200. This, by the way, is on a random seed. And so if you go to the options here, if it's a seeded run, it'll show you what the seed is here. We're playing on a random seed, so it doesn't show it. When the run is over, and when the video is over, when the recording's over, I'll put the seed in the video description so that you folks can try it out if you want. But what we're going for is, we already have the high score, we already have the most money. How far can we push this? If we go further and further into endless mode, more and more rounds, earning more money each time, how big can we get here? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to go for the most money. And so for that purpose, what kind of money makers do we have? We have first the mail-in rebate. The mail-in rebate, if you didn't already know, it picks a random card in your deck. And then if you have more copies of a card, that card will come up more often because it sort of chooses uniformly between all the cards that you have. So my deck is mostly kings. Some of them, these red steel kings, some of them gold kings with the purple seal. And so the mail-in rebate, most of the time it's going to be kings. And if it's on kings, now I can discard a bunch of kings, get a ton of money from the mail-in rebate. Second, I've got the reserved parking. Reserved parking, I can play one card, and then I will score a bunch of money for all of the other cards that I have, for all of the kings that I have holding in my hand. And so, for 4 hands here, you play 3 high cards, and then that gives you a ton of money. So if we go to the run info here, we've got 55 high card that we've played. Flush 5 is our scoring hand, level 15. Finally, we have the golden ticket. So the golden ticket says whenever we play our gold cards, we can earn money from those. Which normally it's like, okay, well, if I hold it, I get $3. If I play it, I get $3. It kind of comes out the same. Except we have the ability to copy this with Dusk. So on our final hand here with the re-triggers, we can re-trigger the golden ticket effect and then get a bunch of extra money that way. As far as scoring purposes, if we want to go for the high score money-wise, we want to get the most money, there's this weird tension, this trade-off between I want to spend enough money to have enough scoring in order to survive, but I want to save as much money as I can and not spend if I don't have to. And so for our scoring needs, the only scoring joker that we have, Dusk is pulling double duty and giving us the golden ticket value. The only scoring joker is currently Triboulet. Triboulet gives us ×2 on all of our kings. Again, that's another effect that we can re-trigger with the Dusk. And so what we've been doing so far, in the last hand, we said this was the optimal scoring configuration in the sense that this scored exactly enough points in order to pass, but then had as much money as possible while still passing. And so if you look here, Brainstorms copying Blueprint, and then Blueprint copying Golden Ticket. So I got 4 copies of Golden Ticket, whereas those copies could become more scoring later. And so what I'm hoping for, over the course of the run, we'll talk about transitioning from money into scoring as a way of surviving longer and then making more money. All of our money currently, all of these are negatives. All of these are natural negatives that showed up. The whole run is recorded, and so you can watch it back if you want. And so because all of our money is negative, it is not possible for us to get any more scoring than we already have, except for if we get some negative jokers, then potentially we could score more. But otherwise, we can't fit in anything else. And so we're not going to re-roll the shop anymore. No more re-rolls in the shop. We're going to save all of our money, no re-rolls. Also, you know, for these booster packs here, maybe I don't necessarily need to purchase the celestial packs. Maybe I don't need a lot of, you know, I might be going for the flush 5. We'll see. Maybe I'll take a few, maybe I'll stop taking them. You know, once you get to level 15, the difference between level 15 and level 16 is not that much. The difference between level 15 and level 18 is maybe not that much. If I get 5 planet cards, that increases my chips by 1/3, increases my molt by 1/3. So put those two things together, it increases by about 70% total overall. You know, the same as times 1.7, which is not nothing, but maybe is not very big compared to Triboulet here, giving us all the times 2s. I do want this though. I do want the liquidation because that's going to make all the booster packs cheaper. Any tarot cards that are in the shop now are $1. Buy for $1, sell for $1. Let's take a look at these celestial packs just to see what we get. So celestial pack here. We are able to pick up an Eris card. Fine, I'll allow it. Maybe we can try for another one with a mega pack. No Eris card here. What was the thing we have? Actually, we have the telescope voucher. So telescope means the first one's always Pluto, so it's going to be harder for us to find the Eris cards, and maybe that's a reason we don't want to spend on the celestial packs. I'm going to go ahead and just skip here. If I get a Fool card, I could use the Fool to copy the Eris, or I might save the Fool for something else. To-do list, I don't have room for. Golden Joker, I don't have room for. We already got all the money Jokers that we're going to get. So we'll just go next. Alright, here, immediately the first thing that I'm noticing is the boss here, the water. 0 discards. I'm going to re-roll this, and maybe let me show you why. So first we're going to go into the small blind, and I'm going to try to teach you something. So let's go into the small blind here. What kind of stuff do we got going on? We got, if I put the blueprints on the left, Brainstorm copying blueprint, and then now blueprints copying mail-in rebate. Now what I've got is, here's 3 purple seals, so I can get my 3 tarot cards, and then maybe I'll discard my kings here. Every king, $15. 5 kings, $75. $75 for 1 discard. And so if we go back over here, like I said, the boss, the water takes away our discards. That means I get $300 less dollars. So maybe if I re-roll the boss, maybe there's some boss that's worse, and maybe that causes me to lose. But it's worth $300. And if I want to go for the big money, if I want to be greedy, I think we do it. I think we go for the reroll. Now, what do I want to do with these tarot cards? I think it's okay. We go Hermit, we go Temperance. Do I, potentially want to discard to get more tarot cards? Discard this purple seal? Sure. So let's think about it this way. If I discard this 5 is not a king. King, I get $15 when I discard it. 5, I get a tarot card. So which would you rather have? Would you rather have the tarot card or the $15? And I think I'd rather have the $15, right? So if that's the case, I guess I just discard all of these kings. I want to keep the red seal ones because the red seals get the retrigger on the reserved parking. Could be worth more money, and I'm gonna try to draw my other red seals. And I'm gonna keep the magician so that it blocks duplicate magician. All right, let's discard. Alright, we've got the wheel. Why not? Oh, Polychrome Dusk. Sure, okay. What about... Let's see here. More cards to discard if I want to. So, you know, I could discard these kings. I could discard this king. I really wanted to get the red seals, but maybe that's not going to happen. Maybe what I'm going to do first, maybe I'll go ahead and do the parking. Here I have the queens count as face cards too. They don't have to be kings. And so I'm going to play the 5, copying the reserved parking. Maybe I should make the 5 lucky first. There's a small chance that it gives me money. Sure. Let's do that. We'll get it next time. Only cost me $1. Okay. Let's do the same thing with the queen. Try to break the queen. What do I have left in the deck? Yeah, let's try to break this queen. I do have 2 more glass cards on deck. I got a glass 6 and glass 5. So maybe now is the time we'll do the discarding. How many gold cards do I have in the deck? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 gold cards. Gold kings, that is. Here's gold king number 5. I do want to make sure for my final hand I have 5 gold cards. And I think the answer is we do. So let's go ahead and ship it like this. Maybe I want to hold a gold card and ship it like this. Yeah. Alright, all of this is nonsense. We did get the glass card, the glass 5. So I do want to try to break that one. So let's play it. Copy the parking. Jack is also a face card, luckily. Okay. Now, in the deck I've got 4 kings. 2 of them gold, 1 of them steel. So maybe I only have I have the 2 more gold cards, so maybe I discard like this. And if I'm going to discard like this, maybe I throw in the queen for the tarot card. Maybe I can sell the empress. Discard. The main thing that I'm looking for tarot wise, I want more death cards. I could make another glass card. For example, I can make this jack into glass and then try to break it, but I think I'm just going to hold on to it for the gold card. This king here that's lucky, I'm going to go ahead and make it into a steel card. Well, might as well. And alright, so before what we said was this. Before what we said is, if I have blueprint copying ticket and I have blueprint copying Triboulet, this and just the 2 dusks here with no extras, this was enough before, but I think it's not enough anymore. And if it's not enough anymore, what is a configuration that we can change in order to score more points? And I think one thing that we can do is, okay, right now Brainstorms and Blueprint are copying Golden Ticket. And so let's take away 1 Golden Ticket and move it on to Dusk. Extra Dusk means extra Triboulet. So let's give that a try. With our 5 gold cards. It's been a long day of recording. I recorded other videos before this one, and so very tired, stressed, concerned. I don't want to lose the run. Let's ship it. Oh yeah. That's what they say. Calculated. We could score more if we wanted to, if we wanted to make more copies of Dusk, but we don't need to score more. That's exactly as much as we need in order to keep surviving. Rebate, I just want to make sure that it's still on kings, because I have 6 cards that are not kings. And if this is not kings for even just one round, that's $300 that I lose for that round. I don't want any standard packs, you know, for the thing that I just said about the rebate. So we'll just go next. The boss, I said I was going to reroll. If I get face cards debuff, that would be annoying. Face cards face down would be annoying. I think we can agree. Okay. This is annoying in a different way. Right? So when I use the parking and I get the money from the parking, that's about $30 to $40 per hand, right? So I play 3 hands of high card and I get $30 each. So this is like $100. If I must play 5 cards, I can't play high card. Oh well. Losing $100 here is less bad than previously we were losing $300, not having discards. So that's fine, I guess. Go next. Alright, what do I want to do? I want to discard the kings. Maybe I keep the steel one. I don't need the steel one, right? If we go stats here, by the way, if this is a random seed, then our money shows up here. If it's seeded, then your high scores don't show up. But since we're on a random seed, here's my most money, here's my best hand. I have the E17. And so, let me see here. With 2 steel cards, with this steel card and the red steel card, that was what we had. I was able to hit the, where is it? I was able to hit this. So with 1 less steel card, if I go, you know, 2/3 of this, it still works. So I can throw away the steel card is what I'm saying. I want to make sure I have my blueprints being copied by the rebate for the most money. Ship it. Alright, let's sell lovers, use the priestess, planets that I don't need, and I will use my hermit after. I use the hermit after, you know, there's always a chance that we get a fool, and I don't want to copy the priestess. Alright, next, what do we discard? Maybe we don't discard. Maybe the first move is we play the 6 to break the 6, the glass card, and then so we go parking. Or, nope, let's do that. Nice. Alright, let's go on the rebate now. Discarding, here are my kings. Holding on to the red seals so I get the retrigger on my reserve parking. Okay, I've got a glass king or queen if I want to try to break my glass queen. I have a 5 here. Let's play the 5 so that we get the money. Maybe we'll get lucky. Not that kind of lucky. I wanted the other +10. Okay. I think this queen is just 1 strength away from being a king, both of these queens, so maybe I don't want to break the queen. If that's the case, do we play the jack? or I guess we should have held on to play the 5. That's okay. Now let's go rebate. So for the rebate, now that I've used all of my kings, I can get rid of some of them. I want to hold on to 1 because I need that to score. I need to discard maybe something like this. What do I have left over? Do I have enough gold cards? Ship it. All right, the purple ones, what do I have left? Okay, so I have 5 cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get rid of these. Ship it. I should have made the 1 more tarot card instead of the Hierophant. Oops. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Let's go for our scoring. We had before, all right, Brainstorm on the tickets. 1 blueprint Troubadour, 1 blueprint Dusk. That was what we did in the last round, and we already know that is a winning recipe. Nice. What's the boss requirement? Boss requirement is 1.5, E17. We got the Fool here for another Judgment, or sorry, another Hermit if we want. Let's investigate the Arcana pack first. Still looking for death. Here's $23 Temperance. I could make another glass card, you know, maybe make this Jack into a glass card as a way of getting rid of the Jack. I think it's safe. We'll just take the money here. Fool here, copying Temperance. We'll see. Probably, but maybe not guaranteed yet. Unfortunately, Senor Huesos here is not what we need. We can score plenty without it. I do really like the design though. I really like Senor Huesos. It's a shame that we don't need it very much. You know, we don't need it ever usually. But did come in very handy in our Balatro daily series. One of the runs it was on gold stake and we had the boss was the Violet Vessel and we had no way of scoring that much points. But then Senor Huesos saved us and acted, you know, you only have to score a quarter of the points, so that's the same as a ×4 molt, basically. All right, on the boss here, we must play 5 cards, so reserved parking is not going to do anything, not going to work for us. So I'm looking to maximize my mail-in rebate value. And so how do I do that? Let's, you know, any of the steel cards I can discard. If I discard these, maybe just 2 purples. I could always use the Fool, to get Temperance, but I'm trying to get Death in order to get rid of the non-kings so that mail-in rebate doesn't land on the non-kings. So ship something like this. All right, Priestess, I'm just gonna sell. Sun, I'm just gonna sell. You know, we always have the opportunity to get the Temperance. The steel cards here, I'm gonna ship. I have 1 more steel card in the deck. I only need 1. And so I can safely ship these, or maybe I can, yeah, I'll do it that way. Judgment, Justice. If I make, you know, these cards into glass here, they're not able to break. Maybe what I could do, maybe I could blast the 5 and play 2 pair here as 5 cards. That would give me a little bit of money. That would give me a chance of breaking the 5s. If I'm gonna do that, maybe what I do is I use the Fool for the money, go glass on the 5. What do I have left in the deck? We got plenty left in the deck. So play these and then maybe the jack. Here's 5 cards. All right, let's go copy on the parking. Not a lot of money, but it's a little bit of money. Sorry, not discard, I want to play it. Nice. Just like we drew it up. Okay. Okay. Mail-in rebate. Discarding 2 purple ones. I need the steal. We determined that we need the steal card. Well, we don't need it, but if we want to go for the most money, then we do need it. Let's discard for 2 purples. All right, and then before the end here, I have 3 more purples. So we can get rid of this card. I have 2 cards left in the deck. Play 2, draw 2. So here's 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. That's as much as I can discard, right? So let's go, yeah, copying the rebate, getting the 3 tarot cards, and I need the steal card. So let's ship it. Very stressful. All right, I can go ahead and I don't need these, but I don't necessarily need to get rid of them right away. The scoring was 3 ticket, 3 dusk, 2 Triboulet. Not quite $5,000 yet. Just enough. Okay. Money tree voucher, a little bit of extra interest every round. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. It helps. Rebate on kings again. Okay, good. So now it's just 1 jack, 2 queens. 10% chance that the rebate hits the bad ones. Maybe I'll go Arcana pack. This is huge. This is maybe bigger than you realize. This red seal, now it's gold. Now it's gold and it's red seal. So this is golden ticket, re-trigger with a red seal. That's huge. Let's do that. Yeah, what else do we want to do? Do we take the standard pack? So, you know, something that's like kind of awkward with the amount of kings that I have. If I discard, let's say 5 cards, 4 discards, that's 20, discard 20. That leaves me with 9 cards left over. But then I play 3 cards to get my reserve parking value. And so maybe I would like to have a few more cards. So that, you know, at the end, if I hold more cards in hand, I get more money from, you know, potentially gold cards. I have more cards that I can use death on. I think we do take the standard pack. And if we do take the standard pack, it doesn't really matter what the cards are. We're just going to use death anyway. So maybe I'll take the 8 here. and then go next. All right, hear me out. all right, let me cook. Hear me out. The leaf. Everything's debuffed until we sell a Joker. What Joker do we sell? I don't think we can afford to sell, the copy Jokers. I don't think we can afford to sell our scoring Jokers. So it's got to be a money Joker. What money Joker are we selling? Rebate, I think, gives us the most. If we get the $75 per discard, $300 per round. Golden ticket, I think, gives us the second most. If we get all the re-triggers, we get extra money from that, maybe between $100 and $200. I didn't really calculate it. Parking is maybe the weakest. And so parking will give us between $30 and $40 per hand. And I can do that 3 times, so maybe $100. If I sell something, I would sell the parking, and then all future rounds, I make $100 less. That sounds terrible. I don't want that. I think we re-roll the leaf. I think there are ones that are less annoying that we can hit. And if we get a bad one, we can use the boss tag, the skip here. If we skip, it does cost us like $600. We lose around $600, but we can get back that $600 over 5 rounds with the reserve parking. So I think we re-roll, and then depending on what it is, maybe we take the boss tag. Okay. That's not the easiest one, but I don't think this is the worst one. I think if we got force 1 card to be selected, that's fine. We can do that. Let's give that a try. Alright, go next. Alright, what am I looking to do here? These I'm not into. Show me some different tarot cards. Show me death cards. That's what I want. So we'll go rebate. We'll discard the 3 purples. We'll discard maybe some of these gold ones, just the generic gold ones. Fool copying Devil. Devil is another gold card. That's huge. Let's do that. Wheel first. No problem. Devil here. Hierophant, probably I'm going to sell it. Let's see here. Let's keep discarding. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. I want to find my other red seals to get more parking value. There we go. Here's some purple ones. Purple ones where maybe I can discard this steel card. I can discard this purple card. Leftover, I have junk. Honestly, I got junk left over in the deck. Yeah, I have the 1/8 and the rest of them are face cards, so this is fine. This is fine. We'll discard these. If that's the move, maybe what I do is I get rid of this Hierophant. Maybe instead of discarding this purple one, I discard this red one. I'm gonna discard the red one. I want the tarot card. All right, ship it. Okay. So we could go Temperance, Emperor, Hangman. I could potentially use, but I don't think I want to use it. let's not use the Hangman. I think, you know, here this is potentially dangerous. Like I said, there's a, you know, a 1 in 10 chance, 1 in 10 chance that we lose the rebate and it goes to king, or it goes to non-kings instead. So if I wanted to play safe, I would use the Hangman, but I want to keep the cards around for death. I want to keep this, you know, potentially a jack around. It's a gold card, giving me money. I'm going to take the risk. And if I take the risk, what is the next move? The next move is, with all of these red seals in hand, I think now we switch to parking. And so for parking, we'll go play the jack. Play the queen. This queen has a chance to break. That's okay. Nice. One more discard left. 3 more cards left in the deck. Plenty of gold cards in the deck. So let's figure this out. I want to get 2 tarot cards. So let's sell the Hangman, sell the Priestess. Here's 2 purples. I have 2 more gold cards in the deck. So if I do this, I draw my 2 purple cards and then we're good. So maybe I could do this and then we're good. Make sure we're copying the rebate here. Devil here is kind of big. Okay. Devil on the red card again. Temperance for the money. Now let's talk about scoring. So previously we hit E17. We hit E17 with this configuration. It looked like 2 Triboulet, 3 Dusk, 3 tickets. So if I want to score more points, I need more Dusk. So if I want to get more Dusk, maybe what we do is like this. I'm going to put the Dusk over here, right? So instead of 3 Dusks, now there's 4 Dusks. I've got 2 tickets. I've got 2 Triboulets. Ship it. All right, so the verdict is, with 3 red seals, I scored over by 10 times, right? So the difference between E20 and E21, I scored over by 10 times. So we're good. As long as when we get to the boss here, we need to hit 3 red seals. Then we're good. Good to know, good to know, good information. Got it? Hey, look, we got a planet card. We got a planet card from our blue seal. Nice. Let's go Arcana pack first, I think. Sure. Death card. Death card copying red seal. Yes. More red seals means more golden ticket action. Absolutely. Give it to me. Then on the spectral pack here, I'm looking for potentially aura, make a polychrome card. Potentially I'm looking for ectoplasm for an extra joker slot. Red seal wouldn't be the worst. Okay, do we want... We can take the Wraith here. It only costs us $5,500 for a rare joker. I think, you know, obviously we want to take the aura. So put on one of our red seals, put the aura. Okay, it's holographic. 1 in 6 chance that you get polychrome. So, you know, it doesn't bother me too much if we didn't get it. We'll go next. Again, here we got the random negative. I don't remember if I said this before, but the way the negative works is when we go into the next shop, whatever the joker would be, the first joker in the shop, that's the one that would be negative. So pay attention in the next shop, watch back the footage, and you can see whether or not the negative skip was worth it. Go next. All right, I want to, sorry, blueprints always go left. Then we've got rebate first. Rebate allows me to discard these. Sorry, what's the rebate? Rebate is kings. Yes, cool. We have 4 non-kings. That's kind of spooky, to be honest. So here we've got the kings. We've got maybe a steel card, maybe a regular king that I can discard. Show me a strength. I would like to strength my queens. I've been holding on to them this whole time for the sake of strength. Here's some tech. Here's some technology. If I turn this 8 into a stone card, then this rebate won't hit the 8. It won't hit a steel or a stone card. All right, now what else do I want to be doing? I want to get into my purple cards so that I can discard my purple cards. How many red seals do I have? 3 more red seals. Maybe I want to go for more red seals. This is what I have to discard. I think now we're on parking right now. So we'll go ahead and play 1. Can go jack, or I can discard. Here's the 5 gold kings. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that. Looking for more red seals. All right, we've gotten, here's those. I'm going to play the jack first. Play the jack now that I have more of my red seals in hand. Almost $6,000. By the end of this round, we'll be $6,000. That's double what we started with, almost double. Let's make room for some tarot cards. So here's 2 purples. Yeah, do I want to play first? Do I want to play 1? Yeah, maybe let's do that. Play. Cool. Now let's go discard. Discard 2 purples, 2 regular ones, and we don't need the steel one. As long as we have the 3 red ones, or sorry, yeah, as long as we have 3 red ones, we don't need the steel. In the deck, we got plenty of other kings. I apologize about the slow play. You know, this is somewhat complicated and somewhat challenging and somewhat spooky. I just really don't want to mess it up. Okay, tower I can use to blank a card. I can use it to blank the queen. Or I could just use death. No, death is the one. Death is the technology. So let's go sell, sell. Here's 2 purples. Here's get rid of this, that. Ship it. I don't get 3 tarot cards, but I do have the death card, which is good enough. I did get the strength. The strength I said I wanted to turn my queen into a king. Sure. I now can use the death on this gold card if I want to make like this. Now I have the 5 red seals. That's definitely enough. All right, so what's the order of operations here? What we said before was 4 copies Dusk, 2 copies Triboulet, 2 copies Ticket. This was enough when I had 3 red seals. Now I have 5 red seals. Ship it. And there's our $6,000. Easy, easy. E23. Nice. All right. I don't need more steel cards. Check the rebate. Rebate's still on kings. Okay, we'll move the blueprints, move the rebate, pick up the hermit, looking for death in this Arcana pack. No death card. We do have a glass card. I don't need glass yet. So we just skip. Spectral pack. Alright, destroy all our jokers, or -1 hand size, or get rid of one of my kings, change the suits. I want none of this. I want nothing to do with this. Sad. That's okay. Go next. This was the boss that we chose. This was the boss that we re-rolled for, so, you know, try not to suck. Purple is a good start. Purple, we can go discard 2 purples, discard some kings, discard maybe a red one. That's plenty. So let's go ship it, I think. Ship it. All right, this stuff I don't need. All right, next we got the stone card. Stone card, I'm gonna play. So we'll go parking, play it. All right, just don't hit the red gold. You goon. Okay, this is not the end of the world. This is not the end of the world. What we can do is we can go. Here's the pitch. Here's the plan. If I discard first, I will draw into my red ones, and then the bell will select the red ones. That would be bad. So instead of discarding, I'm gonna play first, discard second. That's what we're gonna do. All right, now we got a plan. So let's go ahead and go parking here and play this one. And play this one. Rather than discard the purple one, I'm just gonna play it so that I can protect the red ones. Now we can discard. All right, so let's discard these 3, at least 3 purples. And maybe an extra purple. Maybe an extra steel that I don't need. Maybe like this. What do I have left? 2 purples left. Yeah, let's do it like this. Strength, okay. Strength I could use on the queen. Well, not like that. Awkward. So I've got these two purples. Do I want to use the strength? Do I want to try to use the strength? I think we don't need the strength. Allows me to discard an extra purple card. Allows me to discard an extra gold card. Let's try that. Alright, we got the red one selected. Alright, so what we said before was if I have the 5 kings, the 5 kings gives me this, E23. If I have just the 3 red ones, that's what we played in the first ante, the first blind we played. So maybe it's okay for me to get rid of this one. I'm tempted. Or should I be saving? So I have 3 kings left, which means if I discard like this, I will have enough kings. How greedy is that? Is that too greedy? Is that too much? It's going to be $100 difference if I don't discard with the mail-in rebate, but I don't want to lose. So let's just do that. Let's just go Dusk on the left, 1 copy Ticket, 1 copy Troubalet. Let's use the Hermit. Let's play these kings and an extra king. There we go. Play it. Alright, that was E22. Yeah, I feel good about that. Glow Up gives us a better chance of getting a Polychrome card, maybe from a standard pack Polychrome card. Rebate's still on kings. We've got the Jack and the Queen in the deck. Let's go Arcana pack. I do have the opportunity to remove the Jack, but I'd rather keep it as a gold card that just gives me $3, or potentially I could get a death card. So we'll take the Hermit here. Go next. I don't want to add more with the standard packs, not yet. I want to try to get rid of the cards that I already have. Okay, how do we hit E25? The boss says play only one hand. Play only one hand is terrible. I get a ton of money from my hands if I do the parking. Let's re-roll this boss. High card, money 0. Can we win without playing high card? What that means is instead of playing high card for the parking money, we go pairs. I think I can do that. I think I can go pairs. That's fine. Alright, let's go next. Alright, in here... Alright, I do have the stone card, which I can go ahead and run out here and then get the, parking money. Do I want to try to draw into my red seals first? I think the answer is yes, so let's make room. Let's go rebate first. 1, 2, 3 purple ones and then 2 other ones. Chariot is totally fine. Chariot allows me to turn my steel into gold. How many steel cards do I have left? I have 1 more steel card. Okay, so we'll go steel. Oh, sorry. Dang it, I thought this was the devil. This is the opposite of what I want. Chariot doesn't turn this into steel, it's already steel. Let's use the hermit. Discard purple again. Yeah, maybe like this. Temperance. Temperance for 23. Alright, now I have my non-kings, and so we'll go switch over to parking here. For parking, play the stone card. Get all these face cards. Alright, next. Do I want to play the queen, possibly breaking it? Probably not. Let's play the jack. I want to have more stone cards in the deck. That's what I want. More stone cards. Stone cards that my rebate I don't have to worry about. Let's go, since I do have the 2 purples, maybe we discard here. So let's go purples, discarding these 5. Make sure we move the rebate. Alright, hangman we don't need. If I discard 5 here, I only get to draw 4. So I think if we're going to use the queen, we're going to use it now. So let's go on the parking here. We'll use the queen. I hope it doesn't break, actually. Though it wouldn't be the end of the world if it did. That's fine. That's totally fine. Rebate, one more time discard. So let's discard these purple ones. Let's discard this one. I don't need the steel one anymore. Let's make room for tarot cards. Ship it. Death is great. Well, death is bad for your health, but death I think is going to help us here. If I wanted to, I could turn a purple seal into a red seal, but I think maybe I'm going to hold on to the death card. So this I can turn into a gold card for sure. Death I'll hold on to. Our scoring, okay, before this was it. Before this was 4 copies Dusk, 2 Triboules, 2 tickets, and then that was E23 when I had this. When I had the 5 red seals, that was E23. And then so I need 100 more, 100 times. If I put the blueprint on, let's say, a Dusk. If I do another Dusk, that gives me another activation of 2 Triboules. Each Triboule is, you know, times 2 times 5 cards. So each Triboule is currently 32 times. And so 2 Triboules is whatever 32 times 32 is. I think that's like 1,000, right? Yeah, let's get out the calculator. I guess all you computer science nerds out there, you know 32 times 32 is 1,000. Okay, so the difference between this, where I'm copying the golden ticket, and this, where I'm copying the Dusk here, that's 1,000 times. And 1,000 times is more than E25. And the extra copy of the Dusk does give me extra golden ticket value. The other option is, if you want to be safer, we could copy Triboule, and then that's guaranteed. That's for sure going to be enough. I think we can do this. I think we can afford to go, you know, full on. Here's 5 copies of Dusk with the trigger and the re-trigger is 7 total. That's got to be it. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Ooh, it's close. We scored maybe 4 times what we needed. So it was, you know, just 2 extra activations of ×2. That was what the difference was. Excellent. Calculated. All right. What do we want to do now? Double check the rebate here, still on kings. There's only 1 non-king, and the 1 non-king is the jack. I have the death card already. The death, that's going to give me a copy of the jack here. I can go into the Arcana pack if I want. Yeah, let's take a look at the Arcana pack. So I have, right away, I have an opportunity to use the king to make another red seal. I'm going to do that. Anything else that I might want to do, I might want to use this fool to get another death card. So death card there, fool gives me another death card. Now what I want to do, since I have the extra death card, I'm guaranteed the death card. Let's go mega pack. Let's go standard pack looking for anything. So, you know, maybe a gold card. And then I'm just going to use death on this 2 here. All right, we can go next. Make sure we get the blueprints on the left here. E25. Sorry, no, that's fine. Ox, we said already. We could do that. All we got to do is play pairs instead of high card. Cool. No problem. All right. First thing that I'm looking at, I don't have the thing that I wanted to use the death on. I don't have my 2, so we're going to keep holding here. We're going to go, maybe we'll do rebate first. Maybe I'm trying to draw into my red seals. So yeah, we'll go rebate. Here's 2 purples. Are we at the stage of the game where we start throwing away the red ones? I think the answer is no. I think we're not there yet. So maybe I'll just throw away the purple ones instead of the red ones. Awkward, but not the end of the world. Alright. I can sell the sun and I can sell the magician, and if I wanted to I could make my red seal copy here. I think since I already have 4 red seals in hand, I think I'm going to go parking mode. So on parking here, we're going to play the king. Ship it. After we've used all the parking, then I can start discarding my red seals. So here's another one. So awkward. So awkward we drew all the stuff in the wrong order with respect to the purple ones. Let's play another one. Up to $7,500. Alright, now it's discarding time, and discarding time means we switch to the rebate. We're going to throw away 2 purples, 3 reds, leaving me with 1 more red in the deck, and then death card to make 1 more red. Maybe I'll do it like this. Ship it. Alright, devil if I want to turn my last steel card into a gold card. Perfect. We still have the 2 left in the deck, right? Okay. I've got 1 more purple. I've got a bunch of blank gold cards, and I can get rid of this steel card. The stone card was not the one that I was hoping to use death on. So I want to discard these. I want to, there are no more red seals in the deck, right? So I don't want to discard a red seal. So maybe, well, I can discard one because I have death. Maybe, I guess we discard the stone card as well. Sad. Missing out on 15 bucks. Hangman. Hangman we don't need. Alright. Let's go ahead, go forward with the death card here. This is what I was talking about. You know, here I've got 7 out of 9 cards. I would like to have more. And then now the boss here says I have to play pairs instead of high cards, and I'm going to run out of cards. I need more cards. Alright, let's make as many dusks as we can. Except one copy, extra copy of Triboulet here. Alright, I'll move the holographic ones to the left, or else the commenter is going to be upset at me even though it doesn't matter. And then ship it. Okay, that overscored by just 2 times. 2 times was the difference. And then now if you look at the boss here, this, you know, 8 times Eve 25, barely, just barely. Actually, this was 3 times, and then the boss is going to be 2 times. Perfectly calculated. Would you look at that? That's the Balatro University mascot. Go Bulls. Do I want... What was the last tarot card that I used? Last tarot card that I used was a death card. And so maybe I'll go Arcana first. Potentially there could be a Fool card. Or there could just be a death card. A death card has the opportunity to turn this stone. I think is fine. Would you rather have $23 or an extra red seal? The extra red seal is going to give us, you know, more value from a reserve parking more easily. And I think long term, it's worth more than the $23 right now. Cool. Let's see the Celestial pack. No Eris card, no problem. And then go next. Alright, the Ox, no high card. None high card. Okay, I'm going to need you folks to remind me. Remind me, no high card. Go next. Alright, I want blueprints on the left. Let's go rebate first. Or do I want to discard first? I think we discard first. I think what we do is we get rid of the star. I think we discard these purple ones. I think we discard here. The only thing that we got to worry about is if we're playing pairs instead of high card, that's 3 extra cards that I'm going to play. So maybe I'm not able to use the maximum discards. Maybe I don't discard 5 every time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Fool copying death. Death as another one. That's insane. I mean, you know, we're discarding for tarot cards. You know, what else are we looking for other than more copies of death? So here, I am going to go use... Before I use the death card, is that true? Or do I just do it now? Let's... I'm going to use one. I'm going to use one, and then I'm going to use the Fool to get another one, and I'm going to sell the Hangman to make room. I'm going to play... I'm going to play one of these red seals. So we have to play pairs. we have to move the parking. Okay, okay. We can play another 2 here. That leaves us with plenty left in the deck. Plenty of red seals specifically left in the deck. So we can play it. All right, 1, 2, ship it. Taking us almost to $8,000, and we are just getting started. All right, now we want to, with this death card, what am I trying to do with this death card? I could hit this steel card, or I could hit, you know, here on these. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the death here. On the regular gold cards, I'm going to discard 3 purples, 1 regular. I have in the deck currently 1 red. That's 2 reds, that's 3 reds. So I can afford to get rid of 3 if I have 3 left. So maybe I'll get rid of 1 here and I've got 3 left. All right, if I'm going to discard again, if I'm going to go for more tarot cards, we get rid of the Hangman, we get rid of the Hierophant, use the Hermit. 1, 2, 3. If I discard one of these red seals, we have 2 red seals left in the deck, so we can ship it. Devil is no longer technology that we need. We'll use the Temperance for the $23. I guess Devil could give us another gold card here with the steel into gold. Sure. I don't need the points, so we can make it into gold. No problem. As far as discarding here, okay, I want to discard the 2. I want to max out my discard, so here's my 5 gold cards. Ship it. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we're gonna hold on to these because while holding on to these, we're gonna block duplicate tarot cards in the shop. We're going to play these 5, and before I play these 5, we want to do the dusks with the copies, and then just 2 Trebalays. As many dusks as possible so that we can get as many golden ticket triggers as possible. Ship it. All right, that's E26. E26, yeah, double checking here. So 1.5 E26. Currently our money is 8,300. All right, what do I want to do now? I want to... How about Celestial Pack? It's not a huge upgrade if we hit it. If we don't hit it, it only costs us $2. Do I want the magic trick? Do I want the extra cards in the shop? If I get the extra cards in the shop, I have more things that I can apply death to. I think I have enough kings, and maybe I could get one more king or one more card from a standard pack. I don't need this magic trick. So I think we just go next. All right, go next. Another negative, which we don't need. How do we hit E30? So currently this is the scoring configuration. Let's talk about the scoring before we, go into this. So the scoring we're currently looking at, we've got, the way to count this is you've got each card that you play is 1, and then red seal is another 1, and then here I've got 5 copies of Dusk, so that's 5 plus 1 plus 1 is 7 times 2 Trebalays. So 7 times 2. Currently that's 14 triggers, right? So if I wanted to score more, I would take the blueprint and move it on to the Trebalay, and then now instead of 7 times 2, it's now 6 times 3. So 14 becomes 18. And that 4 extra activations that we're talking about, that's 4 extra activations of Trebalay. And so 1 Trebalay is 32 times. And so what's 32 times 4 more activations? So that's to the 4th power. That's 1,000,000 times, which is 6 digits, 6 decimal places. So the difference between what we were doing before, this E26, and then now if I switch to Trebalay, that should be enough zeros. That should be E30. That should be E31 actually. So I think we're good. I think we're good as long as we do this scoring configuration. 3 and then the 4 Dusks. Trust. I'm a doctor. Alright, go next. Let's make some room for tarot cards. Alright, on the rebate here, we can discard these purples and then these regular ones. Ship it. I do have glass cards for... I have Justice, I have a glass card for later if I need it. Since I have all the red seals in hand, I might as well process my parking now, get my parking validated. So let's go play this king. All right, play another king. Someone joked in the comments last time, they're like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna get 10K or whatever it is. No, for real, we're gonna get 10K. The question is, how much bigger than 10K can we get? I don't think we'll hit 12K. That seems like a lot. That seems too hard. Like, our scoring, we haven't even maxed out on our scoring, so we do have a lot of survivability, but I don't think we have that much power. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Hear me out. Hear me out. I do think we have enough scoring right now. Even though we have enough scoring right now, the next one that I need to hit, so if I go, if we go into the collection here, if we go into the blinds, 14 is E13, 15 is E16, 16 is E20, so the next one is +5, E25, 18, what we're currently on, is E31, and then so the next one is going to be wait, is that true? It's 25, 31, the next one is 37 or 38. I don't think we're going to get there. I don't think we're going to get there with just, shuffling around, getting extra copies of Trebalay. And then so we do need later we do need the glass cards. If we do need the glass cards later, I'm going to make a glass card now. I don't have to use it now, but I'm going to make it now. And then I'm going to go ahead and discard it. discard with some of these gold cards. All right, make sure we're copying the rebate. All right, now we've got Hermit gives us 20 bucks. I've got 3 purples, so I could go ahead and get rid of all of these. Here's 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the generic gold cards. Ship it. I have another glass card. We have enough red seals in the deck that we can have half glass, half not glass. We can have a mix. We don't have to worry about it so much. So let's make 1 more glass. I guess getting rid of the strength here. Purples, glass discard, seals discard. I have 3 cards left in the deck, and as long as I have at least the 1 more red seal, then I can ship it. More glass. Wow, it really just, they just given them to me. Do I want to make the glass card now? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna wait on the glass card because if I use it now, I lose $6. And hey, every dollar we can get. What did we say was the scoring situation? We said instead of this, which I calculated was 7 times 2, let's do this, which is 6 times 3, 18 instead of 14. That should be enough. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be tight. I need the flames. Oh, he's done it. He's a mathematical genius. All right, so we got the that's the E32. Let's take a look. The boss here is E31. So currently I'm beating this by slightly less than 10 times. Slightly less than 10 times. This base chips and molt halved. So half molt, half chips, that's going to be divided by 4. So our current score, if we divide it by 4, does win. Nice. That means I can beat the boss. I don't need to change anything. Nice. Alright, do I want a standard pack? Another card for me to possibly do the death magic on? Yes. Let's take a look. What are our options? Could be any of this stuff. Could be a 4. Sure. We got the death, though it's not the kind of death that we can use right away. I do have, here a glass card if I need to make a glass card. What's the thing that I want to do? Do I want to copy the glass one with the death, or do I want to copy the gold one with the death, or do I just want the 20 bucks? I think long term we're going to be investing in even more glass. Short term we can get by with just a little bit of glass, but I think long term we want to have even more glass. And so for that purpose, I think what we do is we invest in the glass now with the death, and then that way if we break a few, we can have them for later. And we can go next. Alright, for now, alright, there's the 4 that I wanted to use the death card on, except I don't have the death card. So what can I do instead? What I can do is I have 2 purple seals. So let's go discarding. Let's go rebate. Discard the plain gold cards. We got the death. We got the death. We can go copy here. We can go here with the gold card. I can turn it into glass. Maybe not yet. I will, but maybe not yet. So since I have all the red seals now, I can go ahead and switch to parking. Parking, I can play 1. I can continue playing 2. I can play 1 more. Yeah, this gives me more money compared to if I discard it and get a tarot card. If I play it, I get more money, so I'm going to play it. That way I keep the red seal. Alright, now we'll go use the Justice. Now I have a ton of glass for later. Short term, what we're doing is we're playing these, the holographic ones. Alright, let's discard. So switch over to rebate mode. Rebate mode, we're going to discard all these glass cards. We're going to discard the plain red seal card. Alright, here's some purple ones that I can discard. Get rid of the lovers. Do I discard my fancy king? My red seal? I have more red seals left in the deck. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We got the death. Alright, Hermit first. Death card on glass. Yeah. Alright, discard 2 purples, 2 glass, 1 plain. Man, this is a grind. Let's see here. We got, I could make another glass card, but I don't need it right now, so I'm not going to make it right now. I'm going to go ahead and use the Hermit. I'm going to set up my 3 copies Triboulet, 4 copies Dusk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Still a shame. Still a shame we haven't gotten the Polychrome card. Never didn't have it. He can't keep getting away with it. We got the negative ticket. We got the negative parking. We got the negative rebate. How about, let me pitch this to you. What if we got a negative business card to go with it all? How would you feel about that? Tell me in the comments, what's the most money you've gotten? Alright. Alright. I could use the Fool to get a Hermit. Or I could use the Fool to make more glass. I think I'm just going to take the money. I'm going to take the Hermit. Maybe before I use the Hermit, I'm going to open these Celestial packs. I did acknowledge before that we have the, the telescope on the high card here. So, oh well. There's an Heiress. There's still a chance we get another Heiress. That's okay. Use the Hermit now. Boss time? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Blueprints left. The first hand looks like discard first. Is that true? We've got enough red seals. I'm gonna go parking first. So if I go parking first, I'll go play this king. Ship it. What flavor kings do I have left? Let's play a purple one. I think this might be the round where we hit the 10K. No, there's no way we get 400 in one round, right? Never mind, we do. I've already calculated it just now. All right, so let's go rebate. I want to get the rebate. One purple, throw away the glass ones. Fool copying hermit. Nice. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna keep holding on to the justice in case of emergencies. Discard 2 purples here. Discard all these. Another hermit. That's fine with me. Use the hermit. Discard again. Tower, I think we don't need anymore. Judgment, no. Let's discard 2 purples. Discard the glass. Discard the regular kings. As long as I have another red seal in the deck. Do I have another red seal in the deck? It's this one? Alright. Discard. Go. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before we ship it, let's organize our jokers. Dusks on the left, blueprints on Triboulet, and that's it. $10,000. That's why, by the way, if you were wondering, that's why. That's why the Balatro University, that's why we're the Bulls. This is what we do here. This is what we learn. This is graduate level Balatronomics. Death card in the shop? Sure, why not? Let's see here. Retcon voucher I definitely want. Now, no boss can stop me. I have the power of money. Screw the rules. I have money. Let's go Celestial Pack. Heiress card. Ooh. Not super high chance that we get the Heiress cards, but we've been getting them. We've been getting them from the Celestial Packs. Death card here. I can get rid of Lovers, possibly. Go next. Alright. Question. How do we E36? The boss we could figure out. We could figure out the boss later. E36 though. How do we hit E36? Let's take a look at what kind of technology do we have. So previously on, we got E32. So currently I'm looking at, we said this configuration was 3 Triboulets, 3 times 6. Let's say I make another copy of Triboulet. Let's say if I go, instead of 4 copies Dusk, what if I do 4 copies Triboulet? And then 3 copies Dusk. So now this is, instead of 3 times 6, this is now 4 times 5. Difference there is 2. And so if the difference is 2, 2 activations of 32 is 1,000, right? That's not going to be enough. 1,000 times, if I go in here to E32, 1,000 times is just E35. E35 doesn't get me to E36. How about 1 glass card? What does 1 glass card do for us? So currently we've got, I said this configuration would be, 3 Dusks is 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5 triggers. So if I have 1 glass card, those 5 triggers are going to be times 32. Times 32 is not enough. I need 2 glass cards. I've calculated, I need 2 glass cards. Alright, go next. Well, here's plenty of glass cards. Let's go ahead, get our parking validated. Let's start by, we'll play this one. If we win this, then we can talk about the boss. Alright, let's go one more. I'm so tired. Maybe we just end it on purpose. Maybe we just lose on purpose. Then we're free. I hope you've fallen asleep by now. I hope you're having sweet dreams about jokers and kings, maybe. Alright, now that we've done all that, now it's discard mode, now it's rebate mode. So we need 2 glass cards. I'm going to use the death to make my second glass card. And so maybe this here I can make another glass card with justice. Let's discard, maybe let's discard 4 glass cards since I only need 2. Ship it. Okay. Hangman we don't need, ever. Do I use the strength now? Or sorry, do I use the death now, or do I save it? As long as I'm holding on to death, it prevents me from getting duplicates. I can't get a second death. I think that's okay. I think we keep saving the death until the final hand, and so if I throw away all my glass cards, I could use it in an emergency to make one more. So let's maybe throw away these. Ah, perfect, perfect. We got some more purple ones. I can make some more room. Very pleasant little ticking noise as our money goes up. Alright, I don't need strength. I can see what the Emperor has to say. I like what he has to say. We got the extra, the business card, plus $2 on our temperance. We can get rid of the Hierophant, but maybe not yet. There are 4 cards left in the deck. Of the 4 cards that are left in the deck, I can maybe get rid of some of this like that. Alright. Alright. E36. He promised us E36. How do we get E36? We go Do I use the death now, or do I continue holding it for in case of emergencies? I think I don't need as many tarot cards, and so maybe what we'll do is we'll go here instead of the steel card, or let's do this. Instead of this gold card, I'm indecisive. I could hold the death for a standard pack card. So let's, yeah. All right, what did we say? What was the move? So previously we were doing this, and we said this is 3 Triboules times 6, and we said I need to actually get 1 more Triboule and 1 less Dusk. So move Triboule, move the Dusks over here, and move a blueprint here. So now we've got 4 Triboule times 5 Dusk. 5 Dusk is going to help us with re-triggering the glass cards. Here's the glass, here's the holographic ones. Move the glass to the right. Maybe something like that. 3 plus 2 is 5 triggers. All right, let's ship it. If we lose, we get to go to bed. Again, it's kind of fun, the different colors, you know, because you get the chips yeah, the chips are blue, we have the X2 red, we have the plus $2 that are orange. You know, we got all the different colors. E38, that was overkill. Maybe that's enough. Alright, the first hand face down. First hand face down is okay. First hand face down, you just discard all of them. No problem. Go next. Celestial pack. No Eris, no problem. Spectral pack. Aura. Cryptid. Oh, Cryptid. Okay. Cryptid making what? What do you want to do? You want to make more glass cards just in case we break some? Sure. Do I want to use my death card now? Use my death card on these plain gold cards? I think the answer is yes. So we'll use the death card. And then after we'll use the cryptid. Boom. Go next. Alright. Blueprints left. Let's start with discarding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make some steel cards. Red steel, that's extra ×2 if we need extra ×2, but I don't think so. I don't think we really need that. Do I have enough red in order to go for the parking? Yeah, let's go for the parking. All right, let's go. We got all the red ones. Be honest, be honest. When he said part 1, part 2, part 3 of 3, did you think it was going to go on for another 2 hours? Because I didn't. Alright, I need 2 glass cards. I have remaining in the deck, looks like 4, 5, 6 glass cards, so I can throw away some glass cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Ooh, ship it real good. Ooh. Purples. Alright, do I hold the chariot? I gotta hold something, so I might as well hold the chariot. Glass card check. We've got 3 more left, so I could go ahead and get rid of these 3. We can... Alright, we got the 3 purples. 1, 2, 3. If I want to go maximum greed, maximum, there's 6 cards in the deck. Okay, I was gonna say, with 6 cards in the deck, I could throw away this glass card, but if I get one but not both of the glass cards, maybe not. So I guess I'm going to throw away these instead. This will guarantee that we hit. We use the Hermit. We can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. What was it? Triboulet? Triboulet goes left. Blueprint on Triboulet makes 4. 3 copies of Dusk. That'll do it. I think. I know we just did it, but... Alright. There we go. Also, shout out to the folks who watch the whole thing, you know, round by round. I know there's a little bit repetitive, but there is, you know, every ante we got to redo this calculation of how much score do we have, how much score do we need, how much glass do we need any glass at all? $11,000? Stuntman? Okay, Spectral Pack again. Let's go Arcana first. We don't need any of this, so we'll just go skip. And then with the Spectral Pack, Aura. Okay. Now's the chance. We had the holographic Aura. There's a 1 in 6 chance we have the Polychrome Aura. If we get the Polychrome Aura, we can go even further. We can go even deeper. You thought we were going to go deep. You thought we were going to go further. Let's try the Aura. You know, foil is not necessarily that bad either with all the retriggers from Dusk. You know, our base here is 840. And so with 5 activations, that's another 250 chips from the 1 foil. And if we go 5 foil, that's another, you know, 1200 chips. That would be a lot. Or that would be at least okay. Alright, go next. The boss, we said, is completely understandable, completely beatable. So let's go, I only need to find 2 glass cards. So let's go Blueprints on the left, let's go discard mode with the rebate. Let's make some room for tarot cards just in case. Ship them 5 at a time. One thing that's like slightly awkward is because these are face down, if you discard them instead of playing them, it doesn't tell you what they are. But we do know of the cards that I discarded, one of them was purple because I got 1 tarot card. Alright, I'm going to go discard again. Now we know 3 of those were purple. We got the Hermit, so I guess we use the Hermit. Alright, I have the technology. We could go parking. maybe the safer thing to do is discard first. Make sure I get the cards before I do the parking. Yeah, that would be the safe thing to do, wouldn't it? So, fine. Here's the safe thing. If we discard first. Alright, I got justice. I can, in an emergency, make another glass card. And I think I will. I could also, with the devil, make another gold card. You know, here, make a gold card. Sure, why not? I want to discard one more time. I am allowed to discard 2 glass cards because I have the justice that can, in an emergency, make an extra one. So I'm going to go ahead and discard. And now we just want to get our parking validated. Alright, so play this one. Play this one. Okay. I don't need the extra glass card right away, so I'm not going to make the extra glass card. I'm going to keep the gold cards because they give me $6. We already have, you know, $11,600, $11,700, but every dollar, every $6 counts. So let's go. That's the hand. Here's stuff that I don't need. Okay, Triboulet, I want 4 Triboulet. I want 3 Dusk. 3 Dusk, 4 Triboulet. Ship it. Not quite $12,000, but 12,000 is 4 times what we started with. And that was 5 antes ago. In 5 antes, we've gained $8,000. Did we break our first glass card? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Was that the first break? Question. If that was E36 or E37, here it is, E37. The next one is going to be 42 or 43. Can we hit that at all with anything, any technology? Polychrome Todd is kind of cool. I don't know. I don't think so. I have a doubt. I have a concern. Let's try it. I don't want to spend any money. Let's just try it. Let's just hear me out. Hear me out. Do we take the handy tag? Have you seen this before? Have you seen handy tag for $195? Let's go next. I do have. Let's do this. Let's use the justice while we got it. Use it while you got it. Make some room. Discard the purple ones. If we discard the purple ones, I'm going to discard this one. I'm going to go fully glass. I'm not going to calculate it. I'm just going to go fully glass and see if it's enough. Here's the rebate. Here's those. So let's go ahead and ship it. I guess if I calculate it, I can figure out, do we survive? And if we don't survive, then I can just, you know, play gold cards instead of glass cards if I know I'm going to lose anyway. Get more money that way. That is tempting, but I know what you want. I know what you want. You want to see the big number. I care about the big money number, that big number, but you want the big score number. I'm going to give you both. We're going to do both. We're going to make the holographic cards into the glass ones. We're going to, before we discard, let's get our parking validated. Let's, yeah, one more. Okay, discard mode. Let's go rebate. Let's go, so here's holographic, here's, that's it for the fancy ones. If we do a deck check here, what kind of kings do I have left? I have, that one's used up. Is that what that means? It's used up. Here's an extra one. It's really hard to tell. So that's 3. That one's used up. That one's used, that's 4. By my estimation, wait, how come these look different? Why does that look like this, but then that looks like that? Is this the used up one, and then this is one that I have left over still? Is that because it's holographic? That's why it looks weird? Alright, so I think I've got, I'm gonna guess 5 glass cards left. And so if I got 5 glass cards left, I can get rid of these 5 glass cards. Maybe I'll start with here. And here. Alright, here's the purple ones we can throw away. Maybe I could hold on to the steel one. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, if I throw these, I've got still, man, it's so hard to tell. Still got 5 glass left. 5 glass if I do this. Okay. 5 cards left in the deck. 5 cards left in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 glass card left in the deck. So I know exactly what I will draw. 100%. So if I discard 1 glass card, I know there's 1 glass card left. It's this one. And I guess if I throw away the steel. Okay. $12,260. All right, let's score. Triboulet. Blueprint on Dusk. Here's all the glass cards. So currently, this is 4 copies of Triboulet, 5 activations. So you have the card being played and the red seal, that's 1 and 1. 3 Dusk, so that's 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5 activations. What order do we want to go? We want to go holographic on the left, holographic on the left. The foil one, that was the one that broke. Okay. If we die, if we lose, we get to go to bed. Let's take a look at these jokers. All these negatives, negative business cards. That was egregious. That was absurd. You thought negative blueprint was bad enough? We could do a deck check here. Beautiful. Look at all this glass. All right. That's gonna do it. So here we go. Here's this is a random seed. It's red if it's a seeded run. Here's a random seed. I'm gonna put it in the video description. I guess it's already in the video description of part 1 and part 2 if you want. Try this out. Try out this seed, the seed that has all of the negative money makers. It turns out it's a pretty good time. Our high score, the most money earned, it's a world record at the time of recording, is going to be I guess it's really hard to see with the blue here, but it is $12,291. The highest score we were able to reach is E42, which unfortunately is not enough to win here. By the way, when we did an endless run on the plasma deck. If you haven't seen that already, that one is similar flavor to this one. We did an endless run on the plasma deck, and the way the plasma deck scores is it takes whatever your, let's say you have a really high mult, it halves it and then multiplies it by itself. So it turns E40 into E80 is what it does. And the high score that we reached on the plasma deck was E84, is about the same ballpark as this, right? So this same hand on the plasma deck, instead of being E42, would have been E84. So with the black deck instead of the plasma deck, we were able to score about the same level of technology. And we were able to reach Ante 20 on the black deck. All right, that's gonna be it for Balatronomics today. That's going to be it for this endless mode on the black deck series. There may be endless mode on other decks in the future. There may be, I don't know what we'll do. Goes to show you, you don't need Perkeo to have fun. Take care, everyone.